Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are fighting this lance of enemies, and there's also an Orion up here, and it's really spooky. So, we need to kill this Jenner and this Locust, ideally this turn. The Jenner and the Locust are back to moving in round 4, but our Jenner needs to get somewhere quasi-safe, like here. 4 evasive pips, we have a clear line of sight, and we're in cover. And we can backstab that enemy Jenner. That's basically ideal. I don't think we're going to be able to fire our SRM-4 this round. Yeah, absolutely not. But we can fire our medium lasers, take off that evasive pip, maybe do some damage. All we did was take off the evasive pip. But we managed to move our Jenner, hopefully out of harm's way. The Locust is only going to back up. It's got 10 HP left. I'm assuming it's going to try to backstab our Vindicator. Or a Commando? The Commando. Okay, that was fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I feel like we take the Commando and do the same thing. We go back this direction, like this, back up behind their Locust and backstab it. Like, there's so little HP on this Locust. This should hopefully kill it. Although, if we did a precision strike, we could almost guarantee it. 41%. If we hit that with anything. Okay, there we go. Excellent. The Locust is down.
Farewell, sweet prince.
So now we outnumber them. They still outweigh us pretty significantly. The Jenner is probably going to attempt to backstab our Vindicator.
Warning. Enemy is near.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening, but that's okay. Our Vindicator is very tanky. Spreading their damage out is a good thing for us. So, all we've got left, in this phase at least, is Razor, and I kind of want to start plinking away at that Wolverine. Like, we're going to need to take that down. We can't fire our PPC this round, obviously, but we can fire an LRM-5 and maybe do a little damage. Okay, yep, very small amount of damage, but still did some. He's going to jump over here and sensor lock our Commando. Interesting choice. I have to assume they're going to try to kill it with their Orion, now that it has no evasive pips. But that does mean that we can go after this Jenner with a melee attack with our Vindicator, which is absolutely what I'm going to do.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, we took out that arm. This will probably kill it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And now the Orion moves. And the question is, what do they get? Ooh, that was super lucky. Yep. The fact that that autocannon missed was huge for us.
I'm here.
Okay, Stick, I want you to come around this direction. You can't fire on him this turn, but you can sink some heat. So come on over here and start getting in position to backstab this guy. We're pretty much going to go for stability damage on this Wolverine and then go after the Orion ASAP. Like, try to bait in the Orion or something. But I think we go for our Panther in the backstab, like in the rear arc here. I mean, there's a lot of HP in that center torso. But, I think this is fine. Yeah, that was fine.
Ready for orders.
And then our Commando can do basically the same thing. Come on back here.
Position confirmed.
And we're just going to focus our fire on this Wolverine at this point. The Wolverine hasn't been doing much attacking. Ooh, 12 HP in that leg.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Okay, Wolverine is now jumping behind our Vindicator. Ooh. That's very rude, actually. I'm gonna punch him for that. Or am I? Would we do more damage by just turning around? We do 55 plus 40. We'd do more damage just by turning around. We've got the heat. I'm just going to turn around here. And actually, I'm going to precision strike his leg. We'll see if we get him.
All weapons committed.
Okay, we did. Perfect.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
So he's currently got 90 HP left in that torso, and we're going to have a full round of our lights going after his torso there. So what's the Orion gonna do? That's the question. Okay. He's gonna miss. Wait. That was hitting the rear? How was that hitting the rear torso? I have no idea. Okay, let's go ahead and take Stick up over here. And we're just going to do as much damage as we can to this guy's center torso. We gotta kill this Wolverine. So that we're not taking those autocannon blasts.
Firing.
I mean, that's not going to kill it, but that'll do a significant chunk of damage.
Taking a critical hit.
Okay. And now our commando can come off this direction. And should get a really, really solid hit on that center torso, and this should kill the Wolverine.
All weapons are go.
Excellent. Okay, so the Insurgent Leader is all that's left.
Mech destroyed.
And obviously we can't attack him this turn, but that also means he can't attack us this turn. Now I'm gonna start sprinting our Panther towards him.
Roger, full speed.
And get as many evasive pips as possible. And also sink a little heat. And then he's gonna move. Attacking the Panther with just the LRMs. Nice. Okay, so he is in cover. We need to close in on him. And just start doing as much damage as we can. There's so much armor to chip through here. But we have massive numbers on him at this point.
Engaging target.
Primary target damage, Commander.
He has so much HP. Okay. Let's take our Jenner around this way. Get as many evasive pips as we can. If we get hit in that center torso with the autocannon, the Jenner is just dead. But the idea is we don't give him that chance. 160 HP in the leg. Could we start going after that? I don't think it's worth it. I think we just need to take off as much damage as we possibly can, or as much armor as we possibly can. Okay. We're continuing to take pot shots on this guy. And we're just closing in. And we're going to try to build up that stab damage. But the fact that he can only move once every 4 times we move is huge. Like, he's taking a lot of damage right now, realistically. I'm going to continue closing in a little bit here. But yeah, I very, very much like getting stab damage up on this guy. Yeah. I don't think... What's in this arm? Medium laser, and LRM-15 is in that torso, actually. That has still a lot of HP, though. Unfortunately, we can't start lasering off components. We're doing a lot of damage to the guy, though. Surely he goes after the Jenner? Yep. That's a lot of evasive pips. SRM ammo explosion, though.
Losing friendly.
Ooh. He actually died. Well, Stick is, I think, alive, but the Jenner died. Stick might have died, actually. I don't know. We'll find out after the mission. We did lose our Jenner, so we'll see what we get back from that. Most of our other mechs are in a decent-ish state, though, so we can finish this contract. And a Jenner isn't the biggest deal, and I really want some parts from this Orion. Okay. Let's just chunk him down. Okay. His armor is now getting to a place where we can consider
Orders.
maybe being able to take off that LRM-15. So let's start doing it. Let's use our precision strike here. And let's aim right at that torso.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, we didn't get it. But that's fine. We still did a lot of damage.
Ready.
And we can continue to close in here.
Move order received.
58 HP, so we can still precision strike that torso. Oh, the large laser missing on 85% though. At least we got the head hit. There's that. Okay, let's get our Vindicator in close. Because that autocannon that he's got, the AC-10, not a huge fan. Okay, so this is going to overheat us pretty massively. I'm going to not fire 2 medium lasers, but I am going to fire the SRM-6.
Engaging target.
Okay. We got another head hit there, actually. Okay, what's he going to do here? He's backing out of cover. And going for our Panther. Ow. But we're good for now. We need another round like that, essentially. And he is actually still in cover.
Good to
So let's go ahead and move our Panther into cover over here.
Got it.
Can we get away with firing our PPC again? We can, but not our LRM-5. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do a precision strike on that torso again. If we hit this, this is going to do a lot of damage. I think we hit in the center, though, which is super unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move the commando, like, this direction for the evasive pips. I don't want to get in too close with the commando. I mean, realistically, I don't really want to get in too close with the Vindicator either, because he can win a slugging match.
Here it comes.
Okay. Ooh, AC-10 ammo destroyed. That's what I like to see. Okay. So we can punch this guy. Do we want to? Our heat is super high. And I feel like we can take a hit from him. So I think we're good. Let's go.
Engaging missile attack.
Nice. Took off that other arm. He has no weapons left. And he just fell down. Super good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh. Okay, we killed him. Oh, we killed the pilot. We're going to get so many salvage parts from that. All targets eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you are at right now.
Mission successful.
Excellent. So hopefully Stick didn't die in that mission. I guess we'll find out. So, 428,000. That was a tough one, but we did manage to do it. Stick is healing. I think he's okay. Excellent. 3 Orion parts. We can only get 2. Maybe it rolls in a third Orion part here. We can hope. Okay. Oh, we didn't get it. That's okay. We've got 2 Orion parts. All we need is 1 more. We can check the shop. We can check all sorts of things. We can shop around for one. Maybe we'll run across another one soon enough. Who knows? I do want to verify that Stick is alive, but I think he is. Yeah, we do need to do some repairs. Yeah, Stick is alive. He's going to be hurting for a while, but that's okay. So let's head into our mech bay. And we need to repair our Vindicator. And our Jenner is going to need a lot of work. We'll go ahead and repair our Panther next. And then refitting this Jenner is going to be really rough. So let's go ahead and repair everything. And we lost 2 medium lasers here. And then our SRM-4 and our SRM ammo. So the problem came in... Oh, and we lost a heatsink as well. Which is here. There we go. So the problem came in here that we had an SRM ammo explosion in our center torso. That was what the problem was. But we're still going to be profitable on that mission. It's going to take only 11 days to repair the Jenner, actually, which is less than I expected. Interesting. Well, let's check the store here. They have a Vindicator part. They don't have an Orion part. Oh well. That was a bit of a long shot there. Okay. So, I think at this point, I mean, we could pull a mech out of storage. Like, we've got a backup Jenner. Or we could just wait 17 days. We've got 23 days until our financial report, so I think we're fine, realistically. Let's just run this until our mechs are repaired. We're going to need Rawhide to not be out of action again as well, but when we get knocked down, another sleepless night finds you pacing the mech bay. The door opens and closes and you discover that Stick, who should be hooked up to a half-dozen machines in the med bay, has entered the room. Without noticing you, he limps painfully down the row of mechs and stops. You realize he is staring up at the mech he was piloting when he received those injuries. A shuddering, half-stifled sob racks the mech warrior's body. Fists clench as he fights back the darkness. So, we could order him back to the med bay, offer a shoulder to cry on. We can't give him a medical shore leave because we're not over a recreation world, but we can share a personal story from our gladiator days, and I think that's going to be what we're going to go ahead and go with. That happened to me once. Stick spins around, visibly pained by the sudden movement. It was during my 3rd season on Solaris 7. I'd finally started to make a name for myself, so of course I got cocky. I rode my mech too hot and got knocked on my ass. Worse still, I let it get to me, and I lost my next 3 matches, too. Lost a lot of fans that season. You put a hand on his shoulder. Remember that, Stick. Don't let one bad fight turn into 3 more. You get your head straight, and you get back in that mech. It's always a roll of the dice on how a mech warrior will come out of an injury like this. Time will tell. Stick has gained the following tags. Brave. Okay. That seems fine. Our drive repairs are now completed. I don't feel comfortable doing another Argo upgrade just now, though. So let's go ahead and get Rawhide out of action, I think. Or out of med bay, not mech bay. Oh my. Okay, so all of our mechs are now back in action, and we're going to get a financial report here. We're good for the month because that payment kind of broke us even-ish. We're going to stay on normal for this month again, though, because once again, that was a tough one. So let's take a look at our contracts here. We've got an escort. We've also got a capture base travel contract to Ward. Let's take a quick look at the star map and see how difficult Ward is. 2.5 skulls. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like we need some easy money. Maybe we should head to Panzer? It would only take 18 days to get there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go there. We could use building up some easy money. And maybe coming across an Orion part. Stick is going to be out of action for this entire month. But we're going to be able to run several contracts, assuming we don't have to do too much repairs, which on Panzer we shouldn't have to. But these missions out here are a little rough. I mean, getting the 2 Orion parts is huge, but that doesn't do anything for us until we actually get the Orion. So realistically, I mean, I do feel like we need to be pushing up our skull difficulty. That said, I think the reason these suddenly got much more difficult is because our MRB rating went up. I think. Which means that we should start running into, even on easier missions, better mechs, and that should allow us to push forward. Solaris Championship. Darius stops by your quarters to recite an invitation. On behalf of our barracks denizens, I'm formally charged with requesting your attendance at an assembly of the mech warriors in the lounge this evening. Libations will be consumed alongside a screening of the recent Solaris Championship. In a less official tone, Darius adds, Razor managed to pick up an official holovid somehow. I expect that our mech warriors are going to watch the fight and get very, very drunk. So we could decline and send our compliments, or accept the invitation, but we can't encourage Razor to offer commentary because Razor isn't a gladiator. We are, though. We'll accept the invitation. What could go wrong? As we arrive in the lounge, Rawhide is saying, Come on, we all know it's going to be Norton again. Razor elbows her to stop and nods to you. We're just about to get started, Commander. Take any seat. The Solaris Championship is about as one-sided as expected, but the real highlight of the event occurs when Rawhide and Razor get into an alcohol-fueled argument over the relative merits of the mechs involved. Morale increased by 1. Excellent. And here we are at Panzer. So we should be able to do a fair amount of things here. I'm just checking. There's Griffin parts, quick draw part. If we had... Actually, they have 2 quick draw parts. They actually have 6 Griffin parts. I mean, we don't have any of these, so I think we'll just hop into our contracts and try to make some money. We're down to about 1 million C-bills. Kinda down to the wire on that one, so we should probably go ahead and get some payment. Skull and a half battle? Or we could go for half skull free payments. They aren't much in terms of payments. I think we're going to go for the difficult one first, and if we run into issues, then we can run the easy ones to try to bail ourselves out. So this isn't going to quite pay for the full month, but we'll see how difficult this actually is. We're going to go ahead and run Diva in the Jenner and Rawhide in the Commando. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will do this battle. See you all then.